The murder was committed tonight. Victim's brother reported that she was already dead when he got home from work. I need your help, both of you. Bring your camera. And you, Mr. Crow. Knowledge is your tool, since this kind of scene was in one of your books.
Oh gosh, it is truly like a scene from my book. Who could do such a horrible thing in real life? Let's see if the ritual symbol is on the victim, like in my novel. It's been so long since I wrote this book. I need to brush up on the described rituals, especially the real-life ones. I'm going to Clementine's bookstore.
Don't forget to take photos. I'll attach them to the case later. The symbol on her palm is the same as Damian's book, and the manner of murder? It all does look occult. I need to go back to the station now. I need you to take a look around and talk to Edmund. He's upstairs. Let's wait to hear from Damian. Any information we can get on the ritual murders will be useful, right? Makes sense. In the case of fraudulence, we need someone who knows the rituals more than most. Anyway, once you're done here, go to the bookstore. I'll take the corpse and the photos to the station. Then I'll meet you there. Oh, almost forgot. Take this too. It'll come in handy.
So, you're that journalist. You know, I've always said her obsession with rituals would cause problems, but she was so fascinated by some magician's art. First, our parents died, and our house was already falling apart. We were both barely surviving as it was, but now I'm all alone. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm Edmund. We met when I gave you and that famous writer a lift just a couple of days ago. Feel free to look around. We got nothing to hide. You might want to check out Monique's, my sister's room. She paints very well. I mean, painted. Anyway, I can let you in if you like. Glad to hear you actually came here to help. Not to just get some scoop. I can't stay here with you. I have to arrange my sister's funeral. Find the murderer, please.
There you are, my friend. Sorry, but I haven't found anything useful. Were you able to look around the Gray House? Soul bonding ritual. She could have done it herself. But the owl symbol on the floor definitely refers us to the killings we saw before. Clementine, do you know something about all this?
Well, firstly, I'll say how nice to see my savior. Unfortunately, I couldn't stop thinking about the man who almost killed me. And as to my thoughts on the matter, what if he actually wants to reach Damian? Get his personal attention? Well, all this hype about staging murders from his books. Could all these things be warnings for Damian? A cruelty that makes him slowly die from within. Think about it. Let's get back to the point. The ritual sounds very familiar. I'm sure I've read about it. The description should be around here somewhere. I was just in the middle of rearranging things, so it's quite a mess. Maybe if you joined the search, it'd be more effective. Oh my gosh, that's it! One of Marcus Blackwood's books! He used to be extremely popular as a magician. He promised people to summon their dead relatives for a fee. A common quack, nothing more, but he managed to publish a couple of books. Marcus even had followers before, of course, his fraud was revealed.
I remember this man. I wrote a book inspired by his story after I met him.
Yes, you portrayed him as a villain, revealing the truth to people. and his popularity has fallen. And yet, he was going to publish another book. He must have described his ritual there because it's not in the book I have here. Perhaps Blackwood keeps a volume, and his faithful follower got a hold of it?
Or he's in on it himself. My friend, we need to go to him and try to talk to him at least.
I have to tidy up, so I'll stay. Good luck.
I didn't expect to see a journalist and a writer on my doorstep. Can't say it's nice to meet you. What do you want? Ah, the murders. I've read about them. Seems like your books played a trick on you, Mr. Crow. Monique Gray? Yeah, I know her. We worked together. But I retired after my wife died. And after that book by Mr. Crow made everyone think I was a quack. I lost everything overnight. And you just come to me and expect me to help you? Oh, whatever. Snoop around as much as you want. If you'll stay alive, that is. What now? I'm actually in a hurry. You people are aware of everything. It was the most complicated in my practice. I didn't even trust Monique with such things. It leads to the ghost of the person who performs the ritual to stay forever with whomever he wants. Do you realize that's just a made-up legend? I have to go. It's the anniversary of my wife's death. You can waste some more of your time in here, but I'm not involved.
gosh! Isn't that Edmund and Marcus? What are both of them doing alone on the cliff? What's going on? Okay, we need to talk to them. It's too high to jump for the window. So the safest way is through the maze in the courtyard. Make haste!
You're just in time. I found my sister's killer. It's him.
He lost his mind. It wasn't me.
Listen to what you're saying, both of you! What in the world is happening?
Monique was my assistant before I retired. I would never hurt her. Edmund always had a bad attitude towards Monique's work. Is that why you killed her, Edmund?
I should have killed you ages ago. How about now?
No! What have you done? So he was right! You did kill your sister!
You don't know anything. She was obsessed with those rituals, and it's Blackwood's fault. Stay back or I'll jump.
You know, I'm thinking of writing a book about you. A hero with no badge. Sounds good, right? Think about it. We'll make it our new bestseller.
Mr. Damian Crow, you are arrested on suspicion of the murder of Monique Gray. Your fingerprints were found on the girl's clothes, as well as threatening letters to Monique Gray in your name.
There must be some mistake! My friend, I'm innocent!
Detectives believe Damian Crow was trying to draw attention to his books with such sophisticated murders. Who'd have thought?
You have done well, Edmund. Soon, our plan will come to fruition.